Yo, I'm Sombeii, and this is every Stardew Valley single ranked. Because after my last video, Stardew Valley's negative Steam reviews, I decided it would be a great idea to answer the age-old question of who will ye like to bed? And we're gonna start with the Bachelorettes. So starting off with Abigail. Abigail seems to be the community's favorite. She's this alternative girl with a love for video games. She's practicing to go into the dungeons. She's kind of like the Jon Snow of Stardew Valley. She has dubious origins. And I think that plays her whole like mysterious vibe. If you ask me, she's not particularly great, but she's not especially awful either. So I'm gonna put her in B list, right in the middle. Next up, we got Haley. Haley is considered the hot girl of the village, although her personality leaves much to be desired. Supposedly after you chat it up with her for a while, she softens up or she shows you a different side of her, but come on, we're not really interested in all that. If you're the type of guy who likes to be stepped on, spit on, you know, just overall belittled, this is the girl for you. A-list. A tier. Leia, so she's an artist from the city who said goodbye to her former life in order to follow her passion. She's going through a messy breakup with a weird ex-boyfriend. You know the type. Overall, she's very down to earth. She lives outside of the village. She seems very independent. The only drawback is that she looks almost exactly like Robin and Jody. If that's your thing, whatever floats your boat. You know, it could be water, it could be redheads. I'm not here to judge, so she's a solid A tier. Maru, she's the nerdy girl of the village. Her father's a scientist, her mother's a carpenter, and she has all those skills combined in order to make gadgets and robots, little fidget toys and stuff. If that turns you on, then this girl is exactly for you. However, this is the big caveat. Both her and her father completely ignore her stepbrother Sebastian. I mean, that dude's going through some straight up neglect. So for that reason alone, I'm putting her in C tier. Penny, she's the family oriented teacher, crying on your shoulder, cleans and cooks terrible food type. She is the de facto teacher of the village, and she looks after her mother, who's an alcoholic and a slob. There's a whole thing going on over there. But what she really wants in life is just to have her own family and look after her own children. So if a big family is what you want, this is a girl for you. She's solid B tier. Emily, the weird one of the village. She's a barkeep and she's really into crystals and gems. And she talks about positivity and negativity. A lot of people find her weird. They kind of find her face, her smile, kind of like that meme girl's face, which I think is just poor lighting. You know, even attractive people can look fugly if you catch them at the wrong angle with the wrong lighting. I don't really falter for that. I will say the whole crystal stuff is weird, but she's the only character in the entire game that can do this. And for that reason alone, S tier. I will not be making any alterations. I will not be answering any questions. This is the list. If you disagree or you have a different order, go ahead and let me know in the comments. But other than that, we're moving on. All right, the Bachelors. This is the best the village has to offer. We're starting this strong with Alex. Alex is the jerky jock type, but once you get to know him better, he's all soft on the inside. He's semi-athletic, but not enough to make it in the big leagues. But that's okay. Not everybody's gonna grow up to be Michael Jordan or Mike Tyson or Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, you could just be Alex. So he obviously works out. He takes care of himself. For that reason alone, A-list. Elliot, he's the poet of the village. He came from the city just like Leia, and he's out here trying to create a great novel. Comes across as a douchebag, very condescending. Maybe that's just me. I've not taken the time to get to know all the dudes better. He has very middle of the pack vibes. He seems like the middle child, trying to stand out, get some attention. Harvey, the doctor of the village. You know, he has a pretty dope profession and he's apparently pretty good at what he does. But that stash, that's one of the weakest mustaches I've ever seen in my life. He does cook and clean and he owns his own practice. So, A-list. Sam is the teenager of the village, I guess. He seems to be going through some teenage angst or something. I don't know what his deal is. He plays guitar though, so that's pretty dope. He looks like he will be a popular kid in the 80s or in a manga somewhere. So, B-list. Sebastian is the emo kid of the village, the child of divorce or something. We don't know what happened to his father, but he's a self-taught programmer who works remote and has the potential to earn a lot of money. He also rides motorcycles and knows how to work on his motorcycle. He seems to be going through some family neglect, some sort of weird thing going on over at the Robbins house. But overall, seems like a okay dude. So out of all the guys, definitely S tier. And last and certainly least, Shane is the loser of the village. This loser is hopeless. He's an alcoholic. He's depressed. He's not doing anything to fix his life. He can hook you up with blue chickens once you have enough friendship with them, but these blue chickens do not lay more valuable eggs or anything. They're just blue. They're just chickens that are blue. They don't even make blue eggs. All around, human trash. D rank. So that's all the Bachelors ranked. Let me know how you'll rank the dudes. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.